There was a time when Tyler Perry had no home, no money, no guarantee that his dream would ever work. At night, he slept inside his car, wondering if all the sacrifices were worth it. But years later, that same man would build one of the largest film studios in America. This is the final chapter of Tyler Perry's journey. After years of performing stage plays and building a loyal audience, Tyler Perry's stories began reaching millions of people. His movies became successful, his television shows gained loyal viewers, but Tyler Perry had learned something very important from his early struggles. He did not want to just work in Hollywood. He wanted to own his work. Ownership meant freedom. Ownership meant control over his stories. Ownership meant he could create opportunities for others. So Tyler Perry began building something bigger than films and television. He began building a vision. Eventually, that vision became Tyler Perry Studios, a massive film production studio located in Atlanta, Georgia. The studio sits on hundreds of acres of land. It includes multiple sound stages, film sets, and production facilities. It is one of the largest film studios in the United States. And when people walk through those gates today, they see success, they see power, they see a media empire. But what many people do not see is the journey behind it. Because the man who built that studio was once homeless. Think about that for a moment. A man who once slept inside his car now owns a studio. Now owns a studio where thousands of people come to work. A man who once struggled to fill a theater now produces films and shows watched around the world. A man who once felt invisible now inspires millions. That is the power of perseverance. And sometimes life writes stories that are more powerful than any movie. Tyler Perry's story is not just about success. It is about transformation. It is about turning pain into purpose. It is about refusing to let your past decide your future. There were many moments when Tyler Perry could have quit. Many moments when the dream looked too expensive, too difficult, too unrealistic, but he kept going. And that persistence changed everything. Maybe you are going through a difficult season right now. Maybe you are working towards something that nobody else believes in. Maybe you are facing rejection, doubt, or obstacles that seem impossible. Tyler Perry's story reminds us of something powerful. Your situation does not define your destination. The struggle you are experiencing today might be preparing you for something greater tomorrow, and sometimes the very pain you are trying to escape becomes the foundation of your purpose. Today, Tyler Perry is known as a filmmaker, writer, and entrepreneur, but his story will always represent something deeper: hope, resilience, faith in the middle of struggle, and the belief that no matter where you start, your story is not finished yet. Because sometimes the person who is struggling today becomes the person who inspires the world tomorrow. This is TD Talk, where we explore journeys behind some of the world's most influential people. Follow for more stories that remind us that greatness begins with the courage to keep going.